Have you ever looked at yourself and wondered, am I really good enough? Have you ever watched other people succeed while you questioned whether you had what it takes? Maybe you've looked at your own life and thought, I don't think I can do this. If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Today, we're talking about one of the quietest but most dangerous silent battles we face, the battle of self-doubt. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. This is a safe place for anyone fighting silent battles. Stay with me until the end because I believe this message is one you need to hear. Now, let's walk through this together. Self-doubt has a strange way of changing how we see ourselves. It doesn't always tell us to quit. Sometimes it simply convinces us not to begin. It whispers, "You're not qualified. Someone else can do it better. You're not ready yet." The more you listen to those thoughts, the more they begin to shape your life. Opportunities come your way, but fear keeps you from taking the first step. You compare yourself with people who seem more talented, more successful, or more confident, and without realizing it, you start measuring your life against someone else's journey. Maybe you've talked yourself out of applying for a job because you didn't think you were good enough. Maybe you've stayed quiet because you thought no one would value your opinion. Maybe you've dreamed of doing something great, but every time you try, that little voice says, "Who do you think you are?" The truth is, self-doubt doesn't just affect your confidence. It can stop you from becoming the person God created you to be. What's amazing is that this isn't a new struggle. One of God's prophets felt exactly the same way. When God called Jeremiah, his first response wasn't excitement. It was doubt. He said, Sovereign Lord, I do not know how to speak. I am too young. Jeremiah 1 verse 6. In other words, Jeremiah looked at himself and saw only what he lacked. But listen to God's response. God didn't say, "Come back when you're more confident." He didn't say, "Come back when you've gained more experience." Instead, he said, "Do not say, 'I am too young.' Do not be afraid, for I am with you." Isn't that encouraging? God wasn't asking Jeremiah to believe in himself. He was asking Jeremiah to believe in the one who had called him. I think many of us are doing the same thing Jeremiah did. We're focusing on our weaknesses while God is asking us to trust His strength. We're waiting until we feel ready, while God is waiting for us to take a step of faith. If God only used people who never struggled with self-doubt, the Bible would be a very short book. Moses doubted. Gideon doubted. Jeremiah doubted. Even people God used in incredible ways had moments when they questioned themselves. Yet God remained faithful. Maybe that's the lesson we need today. The question isn't whether you feel capable enough. The question is whether God is faithful enough. And the answer has never changed. Yes, He is. So the next time self-doubt tells you that you're not enough, don't answer it with your own opinion. Answer it with God's truth. Remember that God already knew your weaknesses before He called you. He knew your fears. He knew your questions. He knew every reason you would give for holding back. And He still chose you. Always remember this. Your doubts don't cancel God's calling. If this message encouraged you, I'd love for you to subscribe and become part of this community. We walk through life's silent battles together, discovering how God's Word brings hope, healing, and strength for everyday life. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. And remember, your doubts don't cancel God's calling. Keep trusting God, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.